And today is Mayor Emanuel's first official day on the job, and already he is tackling the city's budget crisis.
He's got a lot on his plate, that is for sure. Today he's going to announce plans to cut $75 million. Thom Serafin is here with us. Tom, what'd you think overall? What'd you make of the speech, the inauguration yesterday?
I thought it was a beautiful day. I mean, the weather cooperated. Days of rain, and you had this beautiful day, and I thought Maggie Daley was just tremendous up there. I mean, what a first lady, and what a example she set for all of us. I think I'm going to miss her. And Amy Rule is a beautiful lady, a beautiful couple. An old friend of mine, Brian Boyer, who worked for Harold Washington, former Chicago Sun-Times reporter, told me a long time ago, politics and campaign work was like having sex, and getting elected to office was like having the baby in the family. And that's where the tough work comes in. So that's what Rom's got to do today. $75 million. He only needs $700 million yet to cut.
Right. He's just the beginning, right? A long way to go.
The work begins. You know, one aspect of the speech that I thought was interesting, kind of laid down the law, where he said the one answer I'll never tolerate is, we've never done it that way before. From now on, when it comes to change, Chicago will not take no for an answer. I mean, that's kind of his warning shot. Right.
But Mayor Daley, you know, he did things his way. I mean, Mixfield, there's a lot of things in his 22 years, I mean, he didn't shy away from. And it was kind of interesting because, you know, Rom comes from Bill Clinton. He comes from the presidential campaign. And, you know, for the first couple of years of the Obama campaign, he always talks about inheriting all these issues, all these problems. Mark Brown in the Sun-Times today writes about, well, what is he talking about? Where are all these problems coming from? And then how is he going to be able to solve this this problem of not having a great city when we do have a great city? There's contradictions there, but it's all choreography to get situated and get ready. He's got to be mayor of the entire city. You know, a lot of people didn't participate in the last election, weren't involved in this particular horse race, so he's got to go out and reach out to all the neighborhoods. He's got the energy, he's got the youth, he's got the willingness to do that. So I think I'm going to be interested in watching that. That's going to be the exciting part, to see him outside the office.
And the first 100 days, I think, will be very interesting because he's got to hit the ground running. He knows he's got a lot of work to do. I remember I talked to him on Friday and sat down with him, and he said, it's not my job to be liked. It's my job to be in public service and do what's right for the city. And he realizes the overwhelming task ahead of him. But what you're saying, though, Tom, is so interesting because safe streets, education, the themes of his speech, like Mayor Daley wasn't concerned with that? Of course he was. Right.
And I think you interviewed, or was Mike Flannery interviewed Senator Durbin, who talked about the same issues 22 years ago. Well, the issues are more complex. We live in a media communications environment today. I mean, he's got an app, the mayor's got an app that he's going to put out there for potholes. So if you see a pothole, you can report it right to the City Hall immediately. There's a terrible one on Des Plaines Avenue. Be very careful.
I'll write that one down. Get that over to the mayor's office right away.
So, I mean, I think the mayor's going to be, Mayor Emanuel's going to be more responsive and more immediate. And, you know, the city council is going to be the most exciting place to watch. You've got Alderman O'Connor taking over on the floor. And how the finance committee, how O'Connor works, and how the young people work inside the legislature, the 18 new city council members, how they get their feet on the floor. That's going to be fun to watch.
It all begins to unfold today. We'll be watching. Thom Serafin, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Good to see you, Tom.
All right, Mark.
All right, the mixture of sun and clouds in your forecast for today. Let's take you outside. First view from high atop the Sears